From the Collins Family Softball Complex, the University of Tulsa took on number 2 OU here tonight. A 1-0 victory for the Sooners, and joined by head coach John Barfeld. Really a classic game, great atmosphere.
Oh, just tremendous atmosphere, and this is fun games to play in, you know, and you can't ask for anything more from the players. I told them I was proud of the way that they played. Obviously, it came down to one pitch, and that's when you got two good pitchers going. That's usually how a lot of these games get decided. Somebody squares one up and wind blowing out, but she hit it pretty good. But it was also a low pitch. You know, she golfed it out of there pretty well, and so sometimes you got to just tip your hat to the hitter.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, of course, it was a classic atmosphere here with a sellout crowd. And then to have the pitchers pitch the way they did with the wind blowing out, a lot of folks were saying, hey, this is going to be a blowout type game, or there's going to be a game that's going to be just a wild affair. But when pitchers are on their game, as Emily Watson was, and the OU pitchers, you can have this.
Yeah, you know, they both had good movement. You know, I could see from the third base coach's box, you know, when you're on the side and your eye level, you could see that the late movement on both pitchers, you know, and in case of Emily, you know, she was able to keep, you know, missing a lot of sweet spots, and then they hit a couple other ones hard, but they was right at one of our defenders. And so, you know, today was you know, really good about how our defense played, because, you know, they played some outstanding ball behind her.
Yeah, and Emily obviously did a very nice job, struggled a little bit over the weekend. Was this a confidence builder for her heading into Houston?
Oh, I think so. You know, we talked a little bit about maybe she was trying to be too perfect, and I just told her, I said, man, as good stuff as you have, you just cut it loose, let it fly, and, you know, trust your mechanics, you know, that you're going to get in the location that you want it. But you don't want to sacrifice movement trying to get location, and that's what she was kind of doing this weekend.
And against OU's pitching staff, which is outstanding, one of the best in the nation, you had a couple of opportunities and just couldn't get that key hit, but you did have some shots.
Well, and it's tough to get against good pitchers. It's tough to get multiple hits in a row, you know, and both teams only got 3 hits. It just showed, you know, it was tough. And so, you know, you're hoping that somebody runs into one, and you know, we did give up one opportunity where we got a runner at second base trying to go to third, but you know, we can't make that mistake. That's not what the number 2 team in the country is not going to leave third base wide open on a sacrifice bunt. And so we just got to be smarter about that. But you're right. You know, we did have a couple opportunities. Got the runner on the last inning. Those, you know, I chose to let those 2 hot hitters swing, and it didn't work out. But you know, I don't know that bunting in that situation would have worked either, because I haven't bunt those 2 all year.
Yeah, you had the middle of your order, Haley Mining, who's a great hitter. It was an interesting decision because, you know, do you square around the bunter, let her swing? She's been swinging it so good. Huh?
Well, and they're in the middle of the order for a reason, and so, you know, you're just hoping that, and 2 are more powerful hitters, I might add, and so you're just hoping that they could get the barrel on one there.
Okay, so what do you look for now going on the road to Houston?
Well, just, you know, I challenge the team to go out there and play, you know, the way that they played tonight, whether there's a huge crowd there behind you or not. You know, it's nice to see that we can play that well in front of a huge atmosphere with a lot of screaming fans and things like that. I thought their focus was really good, their determination was really good, and you know, that's what we're looking for. You know, if that atmosphere is not there, you know, we need to continue to be able to play that way.
All right, Coach, great job today.
All right, thank you, Bruce.
Head coach John Barfeld as TU falls to OU by a final score of 1-0 as Tulsa drops one of the number 2 team in the nation right here at TU.